Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Jackie O. You know what I thought was a really cute idea? And this has probably already been done before. Please don't come for me. YouTubers, sometimes we just think of stuff that someone else thought of at the same time and we don't even think to just make the connection. I thought it would be fun to do a full face using all influencer collab makeup or just collab makeup in general. It could be a celebrity collab. Please don't come for me in my struggle curls. My hair is still drying, so I usually throw it up, but my hair is so fine, so it's kind of flat. So I don't want to hear nothing about why my hair it's still drying. Thank you. Thank you. Ever since I was like a teenager, I've always wanted to be the face of a mascara. And guess what? It's not kind of the same thing, but I got to partner with Too Faced for this video. The star of today's tutorial is gonna be the Better Than Sex mascara. Now, if you are an OG Jackie Aina Lil Pumpkin Pie 05 makeup game on point fan, then you'll know that this has been my favorite mascara for quite some time now. So we're gonna be, of course, incorporating that mascara into pretty much this full face worth of influencer collab makeup. Some of the stuff is obviously not collaboration stuff, so those things I'm just gonna kind of move right through. Thank you so much to Too Faced for partnering with me for this video. Without further ado, let's get into the makeup. But I'm gonna need you to subscribe though. If you are not already, it takes 2 seconds. The button is one direction or the other. I just need you to do it, okay? Thank you. And today's look, I kind of want to go skin and gold and just kind of like my skin, but better, sun-kissed. You know, like the typical Jackie Aina fashion. You know, she does like a little bit of a natural bead or whatever. So the first product that I'm gonna start off with is kind of a collab, but not really. This is the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. And those of you guys that do not already know, because I've announced the news on Twitter, I have announced the news on Instagram, but I have not announced the news on YouTube yet until right now. I actually am going to be working with Too Faced this year into next year about expanding the Born This Way foundation line. It's my biggest collaboration to date. I'm super, super proud. They basically brought me in and were like, Jackie, we need your help. We want a person of color to get in and help us. We want this to be done right. So Jared and the homies called me up and was like, help us. Help us. I like the fact that I've not only established myself as like someone who's really compassionate about complexion products, and brands are starting to notice that. The color that I'm going to be using today is Chestnut. This is not one of the shades that I've created yet. Those won't be out until next year, but I thought I would just throw the foundation in anyway, because that could kind of like officially tie in my announcement, because I haven't really told you guys about that yet. So anyway, let me stop rambling. So I do find that Born This Way is pretty good if you have like normal skin types. If you have oily combination skin like mine, just make sure you prime really well, and you definitely will have to set it with the powder. But I told you guys in the beginning, I wanted my skin but better, right? And I think that this foundation does a pretty good job at giving you that look. Oh Lord, I put on a lot. Oh, this foundation actually does have a really nice amount of coverage. I just really want to make you guys proud. I cannot wait until you see the shades that I've curated. I've been taking so much feedback and so much like, what is it that you guys want to see from me with this collaboration? And I just want to take the quick moment, not only to say thank you to everyone who's helped me get opportunities like this, but just to everyone who's just been so open to the feedback. And I know that not everybody is as happy about this collaboration as I am, and that's 100% okay. You don't have to be on board for everything that I create, but I definitely do appreciate the fact that a lot of people are like, well, I wish that I could see this from Jackie, or I wish I could see this from Too Faced. Trust me when I tell you, I am listening. We are listening, okay? I just want you guys to be proud. I really do. I don't want to let you guys down in any way, shape, or form. Just been getting in that lab, girl, putting our foot down. Like, no, we need this. No, but it's been really fun. Too Faced has been an awesome brand to work with. Seriously. Like seriously, it's just a matter of creating something that everyone can feel beautiful in, and I'm so glad that I get to actually do that. All that shade throwing is finally paid off. Okay, so base is popping. Look at the color though. Too Faced recently added a couple more shades to the Born This Way line, and not the ones that I've worked on. Those aren't coming out till next year. So I used to be Mahogany. Mahogany was really red. It was really, really, really cool. So Chestnut I find is a much more golden neutral as opposed to Mahogany, which worked, but I had to kind of like tweak it to make it work. This, I don't have to force so much. It looks much better, much, much better. If you are wondering what primer I used, by the way, I used the Pour and Shine primer from NARS. It is super matte. So if you have dry skin, you would probably stick to the Hangover. I really like this primer. This is really good. It's almost kind of like a skincare. Some products are not collaborations. I don't have any concealer collab, so I'm just gonna go. You know what time it is. Lately, I've actually been doing foundation first. So I'm just gonna take my Hourglass Stick Foundation. This is in Warm Almond. It's really golden, really yellow, but I like the brightness that it pulls in under the eye. We're gonna use a little bit of Radiant Creamy right on top. I'm definitely a fan of layering my concealers. My skin has just been so dry lately that it's just been too much. And I like going in with the Beauty Blender, you know, because sometimes the brushes clock out early. So the Beauty Blender kind of, you know, picks up where the brush is left off. I'm using Beauty Bakery powder. Cut it, ooh, cut it, cut it, cut it. Ooh. Sorry guys, y'all know I'm extra. I just did a whole segment on nose contouring and I wasn't filming. Freaking bad. You guys know I'm not typically a nose contour kind of gal. I don't really feel like I need it, but I did want to incorporate as many collabs as I possibly could. So I took JD Wady 180. You know, she is known for having the snatched in nose. I'm gonna be using her Luxie Beauty Nose Perfector. Anytime I do contour my nose, it's pretty much with this bad boy right here. I live for how extra the packaging is. This is how I want every individually packaged brush I own to look like. This is just so jade and just so extra. Anyway, I'm just gonna summarize basically what I did since somebody decided she didn't want to record. I took the really slender side of her brush. It is very slender, so be careful. And when I tell you just the smallest amount of contour, this is from Becca, by the way, in the color Deep Bronze, the multitasking powders. Dab, dab, and then on the back of my hand, and then I'm swiping along the sides of my nose. But the trick, I think, to really step your makeup up a notch, once you get to the head of the brow, you also want to sweep it into like right underneath that area. So not only are you contouring your nose, you're essentially kind of like contouring the inner eye. To me, that just totally separates like regular makeup to like, wow, like something is different about your face. I don't know what it is. And this is one of my favorite techniques to do that. After you've sketched your line, I'm gonna take the heavier side and I literally one time, and then I'm blotting off. Okay, I like contouring in steps. And now I am brushing that out and then especially deepening it right underneath that brow. I don't know what you would call this area because it's not quite your tear duct. Your tear duct is down here, but right here. And I think we're pretty snatched. What do you think? I really wanted to incorporate some brush collaborations, so thanks, JD. Can we just talk about Katy's collaboration though? Like, it's so cute that it's so corny. You know when something's just too cute, it's like, stop. No, seriously, stop. Like, stop. And Candy and Too Faced, I don't know, that's like the perfect, that's like a match made in heaven. This is the shadow palette that she got to create with Too Faced. There's some cool tone shades in there. So if you're looking for something that, like, I need it every day, I need just the basics, then you have this. And there's a couple pops of color too. Like this eyeshadow color, we're gonna be dipping into her. We might even be using a little bit of this one. I don't know. That one I used the other day, very, very pigmented. And I just like the fact that there's a matte black in here. Once there's a matte black in a shadow palette, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna probably still complain about something, but you know what I'm saying, right? Okay, and in case you're wondering, where are you? In case you're wondering what I primed my lids with, I used the Smashbox lid primer in the color medium. So I've actually never, whoa, pastry. I know what I'm gonna be using now. I've actually never swatched these shadows. I've only like actually used them, but these swatch really, 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 really incredibly soft. So the first color I'm gonna take is Pastry because she was feeling real soft. And I'm gonna pop that into the outer V of my eye. I'm going for very soft, very subtle colors because I really want the lashes to be the focal point. And I'm just blending Pastry. Oh, this color is doing exactly what I want it to do. If you are darker than me, this is definitely going to be too light for you. Instead, I would go with Taupe Berry. However, Taupe Berry is very cool. Pastry is kind of neutral. So in this look, I wanted something that was very neutral. In this case, I wanted something that was a little bit more warm. But if it wasn't for that, Taupe Berry would definitely be my kind of everyday crease color. I live for some ashy creases. What does that even mean? Anyway, I'm blending pastry into my outer V. And mine's on my business. Candy, girl, if you're watching this, I'm so happy for you. And if you guys have not tried her lip products, girl, they smell so bomb. I'm now blending it along my bottom lash line. We're basically setting up a barrier. I may, will it cool it down too much? I feel like I want to add, no, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna do it. I am, however, gonna take a little bit of hot chocolate, and I mean a little bit because it's a very dark color. I wanted to shape and frame the outer V. This brush is from Sephora. It is the number 19 brush. I'm just going to basically right around the lash line, I'm gonna be dabbing that color in and then smoking it out. We just want a teensy bit of depth around the lash line and then feathering it upward. I'm dabbing and then upwards. Dabbing and then upwards. Whereas normally I would just go straight into the outer V and just start like assaulting it. Instead, I'm actually just going to dab. And again, we're staying pretty close to that lash line. And don't forget, don't neglect that bottom lash line. This next product you actually can't get anymore, but I really wanted to use it. Sorry guys, don't be mad at me. You don't have to use this product, but I wanted to, again, squeeze in as many collabs as I can. So this was Angel Marino's collab with Pure. He created 5 or 4, I think it was. Might have been 5, I don't remember. He got the chance to create some travel size eye polishes that came in a travel set, and it actually came out last year. These were really good. I actually really like all of Pure's eye polishes. This one is in the color Your Majesty. The whole theme was royalty, and these were super hot. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on the back of my hand instead of putting it right on the eye. I want the application to be a little bit more soft, and I'm going to apply that right onto my lid. But I'm softening it as I build it up around the crease area. I don't want it to look super out there, you know. The pigment in these are unreal. Like, I will forever stan the Pure eye polishes. They definitely need to make more colors because they're just, I don't know how they do it, but they're bomb. In case you're wondering, I do have a coupon code with them too, so you can holla in the description box for that. Holla, holla, holla. I really wanted to use Sweet Toffee from Candy's palette, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that and just put it on top and go all over that lid. This is a nice fall look. I just realized it's giving me glam pumpkin pie vibes. Our crease color is getting lost. I'm just gonna slightly, very lightly reapply. So as you can see, the look is very soft, but you knew what it was from the jump. Okay, very subtle, very soft. I'm gonna take sugared, that's a cute name. Sugared Strawberry, which is this more pinkier frosty color. Is that too pink? I don't want this to, maybe I won't, no. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this highlighter. I think this is meant to be a face highlighter. That's a little bit light for my face, but whipped cream is about to be my inner tear duct color, okay? Come here, whipped cream. Just gonna dab that there. It's very white, so this wouldn't suit me as a highlight, but that inner corner though. Neutral colors just make me happy. And then to kind of not let the orange of the eyes overpower the look, I'm actually gonna go back in with Pastry, our crease color. I'm just gonna smoke it out just a little bit just to kind of soften it. Do you notice how like I add things and then I kind of take them away? I feel like that's what makeup is all about. And basically what you're left with is more that orange close to the lash line, so it looks a little bit more subtle, you know? This is kind of something that I would wear for like a red carpet, something that is not wham bam in your face. Don't get me wrong, I love beating snatched, girl. I'm gonna take the #1 selling prestige mascara, honey, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and layer it on. Layer it on. They don't call it Better Than Sex for no reason. I'm actually zoom in and show y'all what I mean. This mascara gives me all the thick I need, all the plump I need, all the length I need, all the separate, like it literally does it all in one, girl. I actually kind of do my mascara in 2 steps. Okay, first I paint it on. Oh, by the way, as soon as you take the top off, okay, make sure you scrape the side of the wand so you remove any excess mascara. Now, because my lashes are so long, I have to paint like the tips separately. Otherwise, you'll only see like the roots of my lashes and then the tips will look dusty. So I have to kind of like back comb them to make sure that the ends get extra loving too. You don't have to go in with mascara like I do. I just like them to be really Clumpy is a harsh word, but I'm not mad at a little bit of clump though. I'm not wearing falsies today, so I really need the lashes to stand out. Okay, next what I do is I press and roll. Press and roll. And I'm only working at the base of my lashes. That's how you really get more lift and more thickening. Now, don't get me wrong, it definitely helps having thick lashes. And a lot of people think all mascaras look great on me. They don't. They don't. There's actually some mascaras that really don't do my eyelashes justice. It's like the equivalent of saying you have really good skin so you can wear any foundation. No, that's not how that's not how it works at all. Not at all. Not even close. If you do have really long lashes, or if you're just kind of heavy-handed and you're worried about getting the mascara on your eyelid, just tilt your head back. It's very simple. Tilt your head back and you can even apply the mascara from the opposite arm. And then if it starts to get a little bit too clumpy, I actually take the wand and hold it vertically and just start to separate. And then there you have it, the old school Jackie. Oh, remember when I never used to wear falsies? This has always been one of my top favorite mascaras of all time. Feeling good once the mascara's popping. Ooh, once the mascara's popping, hey. By the way, these eyeshadows though on my eye color like are making me feel like really, I feel like these are the colors that really bring out brown eyes. If you have hazel eyes, this is gonna look bomb on you too. I'm now sweeping off the little bit of fallout that we had from the shadows earlier. We're gonna get into bottom lashes a little bit later. I've never really seen any powder collaborations, but in Candy's collab, she actually created a banana pudding powder. Interesting. It's a brightening face powder and it is pressed, okay? So it kind of has like, the main color is obviously like a tan yellow, and there's like little specks of blue, lavender, pink. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be like an all over final step. Okay, I just watched Candy demonstrate this product on the Too Faced website and I just got my entire life right now. Let me just show you what I just watched. So I've used the Mr. Right brush from Too Faced all the time, but no one's ever told me if you take the little button tie thing situation, you pull it up to change the shape of the brush. I feel betrayed. Nobody told me this. So basically Candy took the brush and the setting powder and kind of like used it as a final step under the eye and pressed it into the skin, and literally you can see the side-by-side comparison. It like lifted her eye, it filled in the gap, and oh, that looks really good. Do you guys see the difference? Especially on top of the Beauty Bakery powder. Lately, I've been doing under eye powder as like a last step under eye because I have like a deep set under eye crease. So anything that can help fill that in really helps me. I'm not gonna stop there. I'm actually going to take this powder and use it in the center of my forehead as kind of like an additional highlight, as well as the center. You know I live for yellow powder, Candy. Give it to me, girl. And then I tend to get shiny literally right above my brows. So I'm gonna also put some there. I was initially a little bit worried about like all the purple and all these other random colors in there, but it kind of worked out. I don't mind it at all. I would probably actually keep this in my purse on the go. Too Faced, can you make the Mr. Right brush travel friendly though? I would love to see this in a mini baby version, okay? Thanks. I'm gonna use a bronzer. I don't want to contour. I want this look to be very warm, very bronzed. I'm using Jade's Luxie Beauty 180 brush and my Maui Nights, is this called Maui Nights bronzer from Becca, and I'm just gonna use the fan brush side and just kind of tap, you know, like all over. I love this bronzer. They don't run all that dark, but even for my complexion, like usually bronzers, the darkest they'll run is my color, so I get nothing from it. It's really annoying. Becca, I'ma just need you to come out with more of these because these I can get with. It's not as red as you think it is either. I would think that this would be way too red, but it's not. It's the perfect color. I'm gonna have to put my hair down in a minute, okay? Jackie O is here. The look is starting to come together now. I did not come to play with y'all. So I promised you guys I would give you one more mascara tip. I feel like I've shared this before, but if you are notorious for getting mascara on the bottom, on your cheeks basically, first, always wait until your top lashes are completely dry so it doesn't transfer up here. Now, just like you would put your head back for your top lashes, for your bottom lashes, you're actually gonna go all the way down. Take your mirror, like almost point it at your nose, and then apply mascara. That way it stays off of your cheeks. I'm also keeping the mascara brush pretty vertical. That's my mascara application. And that, my friends, is how you get banging lashes without getting it all over your face. The next product I have isn't by an influencer, but it does look like a really bomb collab, and it's a cream blush, and it's perfect for this look. This is Victoria Beckham's latest collection with Estee Lauder. This looks like the epitome of like a luxurious bougie collection, and I mean that in the best way possible. So she has this cheek cream blush, and I actually feel like this would probably work like on your lips, on the eyes. Like this is probably gonna be a really great multi-purpose product. I love the color. It's the perfect coral. I think this is gonna be really subtle on my skin tone, and it's almost kind of like a balm, which is perfect for this look. I don't want it to take away from the overall look. I'm just going to tap that onto my cheeks. It is the perfect, it's very subtle. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's very subtle, but it's meant to be subtle. This is the exact look that I wanted. Sometimes I feel like powder blushes make you look a little too done up, and cream makes it look a little bit more effortless. That is a gorgeous color, and it's also very expensive. So I'm not saying run out and buy it, but if you were thinking about getting any of the cheap products, this was kind of a banger. Okay, next we need to highlight. I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about what I wanted to use because there's been so many highlighter collaborations, but I decided that the best for this overall look was going to be like a deep gold, kind of something that matched the eyeshadow colors. I went back for my Smashbox Casey Holmes collaboration palette. This was a really good palette. My favorite color from the trio is the middle one. It's like the perfect deep golden bronze. I'm gonna be taking Jade's 181 brush and just at the high points of my cheeks, I wanted something that didn't stand out too much compared to my skin tone. And this is the perfect, it's exactly what I wanted. I just love when I do a look and it ends up being exactly what I want. I'm also bringing that into my brow bone and right in chia. I kind of want to create a U shape. So start at the ball of your cheek, all the way into that temple, and then brow bone, all the way in that area right there. I'm gonna interrupt this tutorial to make my hair look somewhat decent. Okay. My hair is still drying. She's still drying, so she's gonna be a little limp for now. Don't mind her. Finishing this off with the lips, I'm gonna go back to that cream blush because I wanna see how it looks like on my lips. Don't mind me, just being curious. That is so weird. It literally looks pink on me now. I'm only applying a little bit though. Then I took more Creamer Please. This was from the Desi Katy Dose of Colors collab. It's a really good nude. I think what I'm gonna do instead is like the ombre look. I'll pretty much only concentrate the color like in the inside of my lips, kind of like a gradient. Then I blend it out and soften it out with my finger. Then going over it with the gloss. It's not a collab, but it was the closest that I could find that could really flatter this look. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach lip glosses. One of my actual favorite lip glosses on the market right now, and they smell amazing. This is in the color Papa Don't Peach. Loving all the puns. I really like all the little cheesy puns in this collection. And I'm just gonna go over it, all over the lips, all over the lips. And I'm basically just going around the outside of my lips. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the lipstick in the middle. Oh, that looks really pretty, like layered on top of the gloss. I love that. That's my final look. I need to blow dry my hair for this outro because I know y'all don't think I'm going this whole tutorial looking like this. Hair half done. Okay, I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, but why did it take me over an hour to come do this? I don't know, I just got caught up in life. But anyway, here's the look. It is an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I love when people have collabs. I love, especially women. I am here for my women, my girls. This was actually a lot of fun. Thank you again to Too Faced for collaborating with me for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any more full face tutorial requests, please leave them down in the comments below. I have a couple on my list that I'm definitely going to be doing in future videos. I'm so excited. This is probably my favorite series I've done on my channel to date. Now I gotta go, but you ain't going nowhere. What you gonna do, okay, girl, is you're gonna watch the next video. I know you are. I have faith. I really do. I have a strong faith that you're gonna stick right here in the Jackie Aina house and just watch the next tutorial. Thank you. I believe in you.